picks for the Harbor Freight 30% off coupon. If you have not already seen it, then it's for 4 whole days starting Friday. It'll be today, tomorrow, and Monday. That's something new. So you get 30% off of any item, $10 or under, and there's a limit of 5. Sometimes you can squeak by with more. It depends on your store. My old store, I could get more. The new store, it's like they got it on lock. So no, I can't. I can only get 5. But it never hurts to ask. The other part of it is that if you are an Inside Track Club member, your limit is raised to $20. So for Inside Track Club members, you can get 5 items or less, $20 or less. 5 items, $20 or less, now through Monday at Harbor Freight. So let's get to my picks. These are some of my picks. You'll see them sitting out here. Look at this great stuff. So let's start going through it. Now I have some general stuff here too, but before we get started real quick, I just want to tell you I just got off of JDT Co. That's Jersey Discount Tool Company. And Nick over there, now check this guy out. He says, started out, dropped out of school, was on tool trucks by 19, and now he owns his own business. Does that sound familiar? So Nick, if you happen to see this, let me know when you get your yacht, because that story sounds really familiar to me. Anyway, he's hilarious out there. And go and see his video. Justin Dow shared his video. Go and see his video. And it's worth sitting through the video. If you want to get this cool tip that Nick gave on how to save yourself 14 grand on an infrared camera to check wheel bearings. He's got a great tip for you. So go see it and tell him that Dale sent you over there. Now let's get started. Okay, so 30% off of all these items, okay? And they're about $10 or a little bit less. Now, the least item here is going to be my 5/8 inch wrench bottle opener. This is a great item. Go and buy 2 or 3 of them or whatever, and just put them in a drawer or whatever, because man, I give these things away like crazy. So, or just watch my channel and you might end up getting one for free anyway. So starting with everybody gets the discount. I have a few here for you guys out there that are Inside Track Club members, but anybody gets the discount. One of my recent favorites this is brand new. We have the Doyle 7-inch square. I believe that's 7-inch square. And you know what? I didn't pull it off here. Let me break my cart. Also, new items that you can get. I got an assistant here helping me. I just dropped that screwdriver on the floor, didn't I? The trim kit for the 5-drawer cart, and this will also work on the 4-drawer cart because you trim these down. Don't forget to peel the plastic off so that they look really good. So we have that. Also, you have the Bauer nut setter. No particular order on these, by the way. The Bauer nut setters, both in SAE and metric, they're magnetized. And man, I use these things all the time, but you might want to pick up a couple of them, because guess what? You lose these things. Ask me how I know. Anyway, moving along. The Doyle, so many cool things that you can get on the name brand stuff now from Harbor Freight. They're bigger brands. These you got pounded caps on these demolition screwdrivers, a Phillips and a standard on each. I mean, these are heavy duty. I pounded this one through a 4x4. And I'm not talking about light pine either. Pounded it through a 4x4. The 24-inch clamp. This is a fantastic clamp. I have used this so many times, and they usually run out of these during the 30% off sale. So go and check that out. I'm going to put that aside so it's not in the way here. The little torpedo level, I think this is like a 6-inch torpedo level, and it's got multiple sides. You got a hole here to hang it. It's got a magnet on it. I keep mine handy right up here where I can always get to it. Used that a bazillion million times. The 17-inch 3/8-inch drive breaker bar from Pittsburgh. This is a Haas and you can get it for $7 when you use the 30% off coupon. Remember, we have 3 more days to use it, so get out there and get your stuff. Pardon my cough. Now, other 10% or 30% off stuff for items under $10, all kinds of new abrasive wheels. I think both in Warrior and Bauer have come out recently. There's a few of the smaller saw blades, things like that that have come out. So don't feel left out if you're not an Inside Track Club member. And by the way, as far as Inside Track Club member, I was holding off on mine too. So any of you guys that were holding off on it, my deal is a thumbs up now. I'm giving it my blessing. They are contributing enough to it now that it's definitely a buy. I kind of felt jilted last year because paid for that Inside Track Club member, and I paid for it and got it at the store instead of buying it online and getting my $10 Harbor Freight gift card back. So I didn't get that. But what I will tell you is that if you buy it online, it might take a couple of days. So make sure you get some sort of receipt printout or whatever for your purchase, because their customer service is second to none. You guys have always heard me say this. So take that receipt in today, tomorrow, Monday, whatever, and make sure you have it with you just in case you're not in the system yet. Get your 30% discount on items up to $20. It doubles it. This weekend alone, you could probably make up what it's going to cost you for the Inside Track Club membership. It's $30, so you're going to pay $20, $30, but you're going to get $10 back. So that $20 you'll make up pretty quick. Now, let's start looking at some of the $20 items. The biggie, and one of my favorites, is going to be the accessories from US General. Now, there are some accessories you can get if you only get up to $10, but for you guys that are Inside Track Club members, you're going to be able to get any of the accessories except the glove holder. So that's going to be the spray can holder, the little tray that I always use here, the paper towel holder, and I think there's one other one, but we're not going to worry about that. So Inside Track Club members, you're going to be able to get those accessories. The Inside Track Club members, not only the little square, but you can get the giant 12-inch new Doyle square. These are laser etched, so they feel a little weird. Now, Chris was scolding me a little bit over there at Client Graphics Garage because he said you could get a set of these Milwaukee aluminum ones for about that price or even cheaper. That was around Christmas time. So I really like the Doyle. I do not regret that purchase at all, but I did use discount coupons of one sort or another to get it. The other things I recommend for you guys that are Inside Track Club members is the 1/2 inch. This thing, again, is a Haas. I have heard so many mechanics that just love this thing, and compared to what you're going to pay for a tool truck brand, it's a no-brainer to get this thing. These breaker bars from Pittsburgh are guaranteed for life, so if it does break, you can go in and get another one. But I don't think you're going to have a problem even with a cheater bar on these, because they are just beefy. Now, the next thing are going to be the Warrior. Now, for you guys that are not Inside Track Club member, you can get the the Drill Master version of this little kit. I wouldn't recommend it. These I've used them a lot, and yeah, they're starting to wear down a little bit, but for the price that you're going to get, like $14 or even less than that, if you're an Inside Track Club member, then I definitely recommend those. They're another good thing. The other thing that you could pick up is a whole tool. Okay, so now, you guys that are not Inside Track Club members, you can get the Drill Master version of this little kitchen drawer drill, if you want to call it that. It's like a 4-volt or something like that. This one is the Bauer. I really like the Bauer. And what I've done to my version of this is that I, like epoxied a magnet on here. So you can see I can just, hang it up to a surface to charge. And I took the regular charger of this, and I use USB. I cut off the end of it, the barrel end of it, And instead of the AC adapter, I put a USB end in on it and wired it the right way. I've got a video on it, so go check it out, so that I can wire this on the USB deal. It's got this, deal here, and I think it's got a little flashlight on it. So it's a really cool little flashlight, and it's torquey as heck, man. This thing works really good. And when you do have it not hanging up, you can your bits on there, but you will lose the bits to this right away. So just be aware of that. Now, other things that you might want to look into if you aren't looking for any of these things for you Inside Track Club members are going to be the Doyle brand, the different pliers that they have that they sell separately. Also, for you guys that are not Inside Track Club members, you might want to look at some of the Quinn plier sets. Let's see, what else was there? There was just a lot. Quinn, for you guys that are not Inside Track Club member, Quinn just came out with a set of really super, super nice scrapers, or what do you call them, putty knives. So there's 3 different sizes. I think it's 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and a 6 inch one. So you drywaller guys out there, if you like those, you go through them all the time. Those things just attract rust. But anyway, Quinn's got some there, an upper step from a lot of other stuff you get at Harbor Freight. So you might want to go and pick those up. Well, that is probably just about going to wrap it up for us, guys. And I really appreciate you taking a minute to stop in on the live. And don't forget to leave your comments below of your favorite thing that you're going to get with your 30% off coupon. Now, you're probably already on your weekend, but if you're not and it's coming up, you guys make it a good one, everybody, and take care.